before you start?
You can go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm John King, CEO of J Kingdom Entertainment, promoter of the Bring Back the Love Tour. Casey and JoJo, Drew Hill, Carl Thomas, Case, next. I would say that the most challenging thing about the tour would probably be the promotional part. You know, you try to reach as many people as possible. Quite obvious, the promotion is what gets people interested in the show, wanting to come out to see these artists. But it's so difficult when you have so many areas you have to reach. We know that radio reaches but so many demographics. We know that the email, quite obvious, has begun to, started to be one of the biggest ways to reach people. But again, not everybody is, into the whole internet, the Facebook, the Twitter, the, so on and so forth. So you try to come up with an idea where you can touch as many people as possible. Henceforth, you will probably grab a little bit from each section to try to touch as many people as you possibly can. But I think that the promotional part, the groundwork, the getting out the flyers, the, trying to get the artist involved from a standpoint of doing radio call-ins and maybe trying to get them in a little bit early where they can actually visit the radio, and maybe getting them involved in trying to visit like some boys and girls homes and things of that nature, where it's not just only about the show, but it's about them coming in and saying, hey, look, we're here to give back because we care. So I think that's probably the most challenging part of putting together the tour.
So bringing back the love, what inspired that title, and why bringing back the love? Like, what does it all mean to you?
Bringing back the love, believe it or not, was inspired by my wife. We talk a whole lot about real music, like, what is the music that, we really feel, people would want to hear. She's a real advocate of music, so, it kind of started to rub off on me with regards to, the type of music that really needs to be brought back. And we thought that bringing back the love meant All My Life by Casey and JoJo, which, by the way, was our wedding song. Drew Hill, Case with his soulfulness, and Silk, and we thought that these would be the groups that would definitely start to pioneer that move back, into that R&B foreground, so to speak, being that it had seemed to have fallen by the wayside for some time. Not to take anything away from the artists that are out here now, I think that they are just kind of missing what true love really is. I don't think that they truly understand that, true love is not a cheap date. I think that they need to understand that true love is handling that person a rose, opening that door, buying a ticket to the Bring Back the Love tour so you can listen to that type of music, which spark you to do those things when that type of music was actually hit songs. I don't think those songs will ever die. I think that it's up to us to continue to put them out there so that they won't simmer down. We need those songs to kind of stay right at the top, because that's the music that people crave. That's what they're looking for. That music that kind of gets them back where they were when they courted that person that they worked so hard to get and kind of forgot what they did together because they're listening to all of this other stuff that's out here now. No disrespect to the new age artists, but again, we like those Bring Back the Love artists. So
what's next, and what can we expect from J Kingdom Entertainment? Like, what would be your next setup?
J Kingdom is, we're just getting started. We want to be big. We want to change the game. We want to do things a little differently than what a lot of these other promotional companies may do. J Kingdom is not just a company that will promote shows. J Kingdom is a record label. J Kingdom has artists signed to it as a record label. J Kingdom is looking to get more involved in community service type things. We like to give back. I think that's a huge part. I think when people realize that you're not just a company who's out to take, I think they tend to support companies more who are also into the giving back. But, we plan on trying to keep this tour together, possibly take it on the road, because all of the artists seem to enjoy what they do. And I think that's also another thing that's been missing. These artists that are out here now, and again, no disrespect to the young artists, but it's more about the money with them. They've forgotten about the music. And I think that's what's a little disappointing. But at the end of the day, as long as there's a J Kingdom who will do whatever it takes to keep this music going, if it means putting it, you know, putting the guys on tour, taking them city to city so that we can make that statement, that's what the plan is. You know, we pretty much so are trying to map out some things between myself and some of the group's managers where we can try to put together a couple city tour just to see how it can go and then just take off from there with it.
And how can people find you, like if they wanted to just get information or know more about J Kingdom? Is there a website?
Yes, www.jkingdoment.com. www.jkingdoment.com.
And who's interviewing you right now?
It's now Lex from Lexstyle Magazine, one of the hardest working women in the business. I think that LexstyleMagazine.com. I think that when you talk about Lexstyle Magazine, you're talking about a pioneering magazine. You look at all these other magazines and you look at the product that they're delivering and the things that they're trying to get out. I think Lexstyle Magazine covers that and beyond. The head honcho, so to speak, Tanel Lex of Lexstyle Magazine, I've known for a very, very long time. Has always had a very, very aggressive way about her. And what I mean by aggressive, always willing to go get it, always willing to go that extra mile and put in that extra work, those extra hours. In fact, I think Tanel works harder than some guys out here, but no disrespect to the fellas. I think that Lexstyle Magazine, with what they talk about with entertainment and health and love and relationships and business, you know, there are a lot of magazines out here that try to do it, but I don't think that they drive it home the way that Lexstyle Magazine drives it home. So I mean, for all of those people that, you know, are looking to get all of that information under one roof, where you get it straight off the press, where you get the real stuff, you get the true facts, I mean, there's no other place to go besides LexstyleMagazine.com.